Have you ever heard that financial prosperity can depend on your zodiac sign? It sounds like a plot for a movie, but don't rush to laugh. Vanga, the famous Bulgarian clairvoyant, left us not only many prophecies, but also shocking predictions that are coming true. And here is one of them. Taurus, the most stable and pragmatic sign, promises to become the richest in the coming years. How can this be? You've surely heard that Vanga was never wrong in her predictions. So perhaps you should take heed. Vanga is a name that is associated with accurate, sometimes even eerie predictions. We all remember how she predicted the fall of the Berlin Wall and the tragedy of September 11th. But, who would have thought she looked into the financial future as well? And here's something else. Vanga believed that Taurus, of all the zodiac signs, would be the one at the peak of wealth and prosperity. Taurus is certainly an earth sign, always focused on practicality and stability, but, what if a golden age is coming for this sign? What attracted Vanga to Taurus so much? Why was she so confident in their financial future? Underneath lies not only the strength of character, but also the very mystery behind each of her predictions. Why Taurus will be the richest of all the zodiac signs? Taurus, this sign is simple and complicated at the same time. What sets it apart from the others? Stability. Strong roots in the earth from which it draws its strength. This is not a man who will risk following fleeting desires. No. He prefers to make his moves with confidence and deliberation. Perseverance is his main engine. Material success is important to Taurus, and this is not just a desire for luxury. It is the desire to create a stable foundation, a home, a comfort that will protect him and his loved ones. For Taurus, money is more than just pieces of paper. It is a way to provide himself and his loved ones with stability, to live in safety and without fear for the future. Fear, by the way, is one of the strongest motivations for Taurus, fear of loss, fear of not having time, and he is always ready to work to prevent this from happening. Taurus is an earth sign. And not just in the astrological sense. He is practical, realistic and, more than anyone else, understands the value of labor and time. He knows for a fact that achieving wealth takes time, and patience. And there it is, Taurus' secret weapon, his ability to wait. Risk? That's foreign to him. He prefers stability. And when it comes, he holds it tight. Taurus' natural talents and abilities. Taurus is endowed with a special talent. They are able to work long, hard and patiently. This is not a sign that abandons what has been started halfway through. This is someone who will always see things through to the end, even if it takes years. Taurus are masters of long-term projects, they are not afraid of difficulties. The only thing that matters is the result. They build their wealth not in one day, but gradually, step by step. Look at the most successful people, investors, entrepreneurs. How many of them are Tauruses? Steve Jobs, George Clooney, Robert Pattinson, they are all Taurus. And here is the secret, the success of these people is not in their genius, but in their incredible persistence and ability to choose the right long-term projects. Every step they take is thought out, every choice is weighed. What do you think is the key to these people's success? The answer is simple, patience and consistency. Their path is not a marathon, but a long way to the top. And, as we can see, Tauruses win in the long run. Vanga's prediction. Anyone who knew Vanga knew one thing, she was able to predict the future in such a way that even the most skeptical people began to believe. She didn't just talk about events, she predicted the essence. And here's what she predicted about Taurus. Taurus, they will be among the wealthiest because their strength is in constancy and patience. So she said. The words of the prophetess have stayed with us over the years, and looking back, we can see these predictions coming true. Why did Vanga focus her attention specifically on Taurus? Why was she sure that this sign would be the most financially successful? The answer lies in the very character of Taurus. Vanga always saw the potential of this sign in material terms. This is a sign that knows how to make money not only for himself, but also for others. In his hands, not just wealth, but a whole empire of stability and prosperity. This is a sign that builds the future wisely. Astrology does not deceive either. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love and material wealth. And Venus isn't just about charm and beauty. It's also the ability to attract wealth. Under her auspices, Tauruses become magnets for finance. But that's not all. Taurus is also under the influence of Jupiter, the planet of luck and prosperity. When Jupiter is in harmonious aspect to Venus, luck literally pours down on Taurus. Those born under this sign will be especially lucky in the coming years. This is no mere coincidence. The planets are already in positions that will enhance Taurus' financial opportunities. Jupiter in the current transit will help Taurus start new, lucrative projects. And the influence of Venus in the coming months will create all the conditions for attracting cash flow. No random circumstances. Everything that happens is for the good. Taurus in world history and culture. Let's look at historical examples. Katy Perry, a singer born under the sign of Taurus, was not only talented, but also strategic in business. She built herself an empire that generates income even years later. George Clooney, born on May 6, is not just an actor, but a successful entrepreneur, investor and owner of successful brands. And what about Leonardo da Vinci? After all, it is not for nothing that they say that Tauruses have a special quality. They can be not only artists, but also outstanding inventors, architects, and philosophers. In history, Tauruses have often achieved financial success because of their ability to see opportunities that others might have missed. All of this is the result of strategic thinking and Taurus' unique ability to look to the future. Thus, Taurus is not just a sign that seeks money. It is a sign that understands the value of resources and knows how to conserve, accumulate and increase them. Vanga knew that the future of Taurus was not just success, but truly incredible wealth. And that perhaps the greatest financial successes await this particular sign. Taurus and the energy of change, how they can use crises to grow. You know what sets Taurus apart from other signs? They know how to not only work hard, but also adapt. When other zodiac signs see a crisis as a threat, Tauruses see it as an opportunity. Failures and moments of crisis are not a judgment for them, but an opportunity to step forward, thoughtfully and cautiously, as a true Taurus should. Remember how many times in the history of economic upheavals Taurus became those who not only survived the crisis, but also came out of it with wealth in their hands. The reason is that this sign perfectly understands, for stability and success, you need not only to work hard, but also to be able to change the strategy in time. In moments of uncertainty Taurus turn into masters of strategic maneuver. So how do they do it? 1. Taurus are not afraid to take risks, but they do it wisely. They don't look for the easy way out, they don't chase the hype. But when the market is down, they start to choose investments that others don't see but that will provide them with long-term success. It could be undervalued assets, real estate, new technologies, anything that could be gold in the future. Most importantly, Tauruses are capable of waiting. 2. Tauruses know how to learn from every bad move. For them, a mistake is not the end, but another experience that will help them build a strong financial base. They don't worry about downfalls. They analyze, find weaknesses and use them as springboards for the next, stronger rise. 3. Taurus see the value in stability, but are not afraid of change. When the outside world changes, they change with it, but on their own terms. Taurus don't rush to blindly follow trends, but in moments of change, they know how to capitalize on new opportunities for growth. These qualities are exactly what allows Taurus to emerge from crises richer than they were before. They not only survive the difficulties, but also shape their own reality, where their financial position only grows stronger. In a world of change, they become exactly those who will control the situation. It should not be forgotten that in times like economic crisis or world instability, it is the strategists who win. And this is where Taurus, more than anyone else, will be on a pedestal. They are not afraid of change, but on the contrary, they use it to develop and be ahead of everyone. Taurus' shocking prospects. So, after we have considered all the aspects, there is no doubt left. We come to one decisive conclusion: Taurus can become richer than all the signs of the zodiac. And these are not just words. This is not fantasy, not assumptions, it is a fact, supported by their natural features, persistence and, of course, astrological aspects. How will they achieve this? It's simple. Taurus have a unique ability to turn dreams into reality. Unlike other signs who may hope for or follow luck, Taurus don't wait, they act. Taurus don't seek instant fame. They realize that true success is the result of years of work, step by step, without haste. This is what makes them so strong in the long run. In a world where everyone wants quick wins, Tauruses are willing to work hard and persistently, without being distracted by momentary pleasures. They move forward despite the obstacles, because stability is not just a word for them, but the foundation on which they build their future. And here is the most interesting thing: Taurus are only at the start of their journey. Yes, now they may be in the shadows, but soon the world will see them surge forward, leaving everyone behind. In the coming years, they will see incredible financial growth. Attention! Now is the moment for them to unleash their potential. They are ready for it and, what's more, they are already on their way to it. It won't be an instant success, but it will be in the next decade that Taurus will be able to harvest all the fruits of their work and patience. Importantly, this process will happen brighter each year. They will become more and more successful, and this process will be obvious to everyone around them. Because Tauruses are definitely ready. They have not only the desire, but also the real power to take their place on the pedestal of the financial Olympus. Be prepared for the fact that this moment is just around the corner. Taurus do not just dream of wealth, they confidently go to him. And, perhaps, soon you yourself will admire their financial successes, which seemed impossible a few years ago. Well, now, for those who are under this sign, a couple of useful recommendations that will help you take advantage of all these amazing opportunities. Actively utilize your strengths. You have a unique ability to focus on long-term goals and are not afraid of challenges. This is what will help you succeed in business, investments, and even personal projects. Attention! Do not rush, act thoughtfully, step by step. Work with money and resources. Use your gift for accumulation, save and invest in long-term projects. Business or passive income will be your top priorities. Don't forget about your health and inner harmony. Your financial stability directly depends on the state of your inner world. As soon as you feel in harmony with yourself, the financial flow will begin to open up. And the main thing, remember that success does not come by itself. You need real work and perseverance. Everything you aspire to, you can achieve, but only if you believe in yourself and in your long journey. Taurus, your chance is now. Don't miss the moment when the world opens the doors of wealth and prosperity before you. All your efforts and patience will finally pay off. It's time to act. What do you think? Are you ready to embrace your financial good fortune? Share your opinion in the comments, and let your wealth begin right now.